Hey guys, Bump here, bringing you this Frost Death Knight 10.0.7 quick guide. Today I will cover everything you need to know as you transition from 10.0.5 into 10.0.7 as the Frost Death Knight. I assume here that you have a good understanding of the Frost Death Knight in the previous patch and that you watch my videos. So this will only be kind of an extension on top of that, the changes themselves. This will include both discussing the new talent builds, talking about what's different in our rotation, and then finally talking about the new Primordial Stones. Now, for talent builds, I think we have three here we want to discuss. So first of all, we have the raiding build with Breath of Sindragosa. You can see, importantly, the changes means that we will pick up one additional talent point that we will slot into Bone Grinder. Other than that, it's pretty much exactly the same as before. For Mythic Plus, we run the two-handed Obliteration build. This will actually have 2 more talent points due to freeing up Might of Frozen Wasters in addition to Remorseless Winter. I think we will allocate both of those into Enduring Strength. Both Chill Streak and Absolute Zero are potential candidates, but I think Endurance Strength will do better overall. It's quite a good single target upgrade and works really well in AoE as well. Finally, all the way down there, we have the two-handed Obliteration raid build. I don't expect that to be as good as Breath of Sindragosa, especially in the current raid. Breath of Sindragosa has so many tools available to us to artificially inflate its duration, right? We have Anti-Magic Shell and Anti-Magic Zone Assimilation, as well as Cold Thirst, that just injects so much runic power into rotation, meaning that our breaths are really, really long. Breath is also getting a DPS upgrade, 25%, even though it will cost more. I think the people that are good at leveraging its duration will do even better than the previous patch. Right? Those are 3 talent builds, which I think will fit you in any kind of content you are after. If you want to run Breath of Sindragosa in Mythic Plus, just make sure you talent out of Empowering Weapon and allocate that somewhere else, like Frostworm's Fury. Now, for the rotation, what's different? The primary difference comes from the fact that we now have Fatal Fixation, which means that Killing Machine can stack up to 2 times. And this is a really good change. I love this. I play with this already and it's so nice. Anyway, for Breath of Sindragosa, nothing changes. We sometimes we do get a lot of Killing Machine procs and sometimes they will overlap, so this will mean that we waste less, meaning that we actually inject more resource into rotation, which is good. However, you don't want to actively do something different. The increased cost of Breath of Sindragosa needs to be accounted for. You will need to be more aggressive by using your Empowering Weapons, for instance. Can't hold on for them for too long. With Obliteration, you might think that stacking Killing Machine will have a profound change in how we execute our Pillar Frost window. However, it really doesn't. What happens is that if you starve on resources and you have to press Frost Strike and Howling Blast, even you already have a Killing Machine proc, it will simply stack and you're much less likely to actually waste that proc in the end. You will still do the weaving rotation, right? You will consume Killing Machine procs, generate, consume, generate. Sometimes it will be like consume, consume, generate, generate, and that's going to be fine. Essentially, you just try to press Obliterate when you have a Killing Machine proc, and if you can't press Obliterate, or if you need to generate Killing Machine proc, you press either Frost Strike, Howling Blast, or Glacial Banners, depending on the situation. That's pretty much it. So, for the rotation, nothing really changes except that it feels much, much better. I think that's the gist of it. Now, finally, we have these Primordial Stones. They are absolutely terrible and you don't need to equip them, you just ignore them. It's actually true as I make this video. Do pay attention if you watch this a couple of days, weeks down the line, because they might buff them. They did mention in interviews that these stones were supposed to be good for most specs. So the fact that they're terrible now means that they are likely to be buffed in the future. So just do pay attention to that. I'll put down a note in the comments and the description if that recommendation does change. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you thought about this video. Are you excited for 10.0.7? Have you already tried it out and you're just blasting? Oof, I'm so hyped. I'm going to run so much 2-hand obliteration Mythic Plus. It's going to be awesome. Upvote, downvote, consider subscribing, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you very much for watching. Bye bye.